Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my November favorites. The year is almost over, it's crazy. Please don't forget to give this a huge thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe down below. I have a ton of new videos coming out soon and they're all so exciting and I can't wait for you guys to see them. And without further ado, let's jump right into the video. I guess my first thing today that I'm going to be talking about is my Marc Jacobs foundation, and I am in the shade 33 Beige. I have been absolutely loving this stuff. I remember the first time I applied it was when I was filming, and this stuff looks so good on camera. I love it. Like, literally just looking at myself on the camera, I was like, this is heaven sent. Like, this is just gorgeous, and the packaging is absolutely stunning. Just look at that. I feel like it is, although it is very pricey, I think this foundation is worth it, and I think that if you want to find something that, especially if you are filming, if you want to find something that looks really good on camera, but also looks really good in all sorts of lighting as well, I would definitely give this a try. And I remember when I first got it, it freaked me out because you open up the bottle and this is what it looks like, and I'm like, what the heck, did I like break it? But you twist it, and then it's like this little wand, and it was like the weirdest thing in the world to me. I'm still not sure if I'm putting it on like right, like when I'm applying it. I mean, I guess as long as the foundation ends up on my face, it doesn't really matter, but like, it's kind of weird, but the product inside is perfect. Alright, another foundation for you guys, but this is a drugstore foundation, and this is the L'Oreal Paris Pro Glow foundation. I've heard a lot of stuff about their matte foundation, but I personally would rather have the glowy dewy finish, so I picked up the Pro Glow, and it is honestly like, I picked up the perfect shade for myself, which I was so proud of myself for just to start off with, because even if I'm in person, picking out the perfect foundation shade for me is like near impossible, and I always end up having to go back like one more time at least to try to get the right shade. But I really like this. I do think it leaves the skin very dewy and luminous. I apply this with my beauty blender and it blends very nicely. I feel like this is another one that looks really, really good on camera. So if you're looking for something that is good to film with, I feel like this is something that is a great alternative if you don't want to go for something like Marc Jacobs foundation. It's what I'm wearing on my skin right now. This is a medium coverage foundation, and I feel like it does stay on for a very, very long time. I don't know if I want to say it really lasts 24 hours like it claims to say, but I do feel like it lasts quite a long time. Alright, another thing that I've been absolutely loving, and I can't remember if I included this in my last favorites, but if I didn't, and even if I did, oh well, I still love it. This is the Temp 2 bronzer, and I love this stuff. You just take the cap off, and then you can do so many different things with this. You can apply it to your foundation. You can apply it like as a cream bronzer. You can add this to your moisturizer to add, like, make it a tinted moisturizer. You can do so many things with this. I think it's really great, and especially if you add this to your foundation, it gives it a glowy finish, and it also gives it more of a darker, like if you want to just make your foundation just a tad bit darker, it helps a lot with that. I had to do this with my Too Faced foundation because it was just a little too light for me. So I've been really, really loving this, and I think that this is a wonderful, wonderful product. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I don't know how I ended up getting this all over myself. Are you kidding me? Alright, so the next thing that I have for you guys is something that I joined the bandwagon on super late. I know this thing has been out for so long, but I finally picked it up and I love it. It's perfect. And that happens to be the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I have had my eye on this for so freaking long. I've done so many looks on this already and so many more that I want to do. I feel like all the colors are super pigmented, even the mattes, because sometimes mattes can be harder to pick up the pigment, but these, I feel like every single shade in here is gorgeous, and every single shade has a really great purpose and can be used so many different ways. Alright, so next thing I'm going to be talking about is a mascara from the drugstore, and this is the Zoom In Ultimate Mascara, and this is by Flower Beauty. I think it was Drew Barrymore. I can't remember. But basically it looks like this, and it's got a little twistable tab right here, and you can make it, it's long like that, or you can twist it and then it's a little bit more scrunched and circular, and then it gets even more circular. I don't know. You can volumize, lengthen, and curl your lashes all with one little mascara, and I think this is really great, especially for the days that you just want to wear mascara and not mascara and liner. I feel like this stuff is very easy to apply and not make a mess with. I also feel like it's easy because you can hit all three aspects at once and not suffer or lack in any area because you have all three of them in one mascara. Alright, so for a liquid liner that I've been really loving, I have the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and this is a brush tip applicator, and like I was always afraid of brush tip applicators because the felt is a lot more easy to control, but with this it's super easy. I just make the wing real quick. If I have anything that I need to touch up, it glides over like a dream, and it's so cheap. I love it. You guys should go check it out. Alright, now for some lip products. First off, I have Smashbox, and this is Chill Zone. You guys know how long I've been wanting to get my hands on this, and I finally did. And let me tell you, this is such a gorgeous, gorgeous color. They are probably one of the best darker liquid lipsticks that I have in my collection. Alright, so now I have two colors from the Kat Von D line, and these are the mini lipsticks that came in a set. I have first here Plath, and this is a super gorgeous color. I've been really loving this lately. Ever since I first tried it, I have been like using it nonstop. It's more of like a rusty red color. I think it looks super gorgeous on the lips, and I feel like it is essential for fall. So if you don't have it, absolutely you should go pick it up. And then for a more nudie brown color, this is the shade Bow and Arrow. This is more of an everyday shade, and I have been really loving it. I feel like with her liquid lipsticks, they are so amazing. They're probably like neck and neck with the Smashbox for me, because these don't move at all. Like, they stay on your lips all day. They feel comfortable. They're not too drying, but it literally feels like you have nothing on your lips, and I think that's amazing. Alright, so now for some skincare. This is the Pure Lease Moisturizer in Blue Lotus. I have been absolutely loving this stuff. I feel like it makes such a big difference when I'm applying my foundation. I feel like it sits very well with my skin and helps me really moisturize and prepare my skin for my makeup. And yeah, so I've been really, really loving this. Another skincare thing that I have is the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. And basically you just put this on your face, and it's more of like a lotion type consistency. You put this on your face and you go to bed, and I woke up the next morning when I used this, and let me tell you guys, my face looked so rehydrated, so nice and plump and alive. Like, it really made a difference, and I do feel like this is a really good product. I actually ended up getting a accidental full size of this, and I was gonna bring it back, but now I don't know if I can, because I really, really, really like this stuff. And then another, probably one of my favorites from this favorites video. Can you really have a favorite of a favorites? This is the Marula Oil, and this is the pure Marula facial oil, and it comes in a little container like this. It says it's fast absorbing, helps reduce visible signs of aging, and you just twist the bottle, and then the little eyedropper thing comes out, and then you twist it, and it's an oil. I use this every night before I go to bed, and I feel like it's really helping hydrate my skin, because I have been using the skincare to try and kind of help with my acne, and this has really helped me, because what I'm using right now it does have the salicylic acid, I believe it's called, so it has been drying my skin out. But when I use this at night, It is heaven sent. I love this. I got this from my BoxyCharm, so I did only get it for the price of the box, which is $21 a month. But this retails, I think, for like 60 to 80 bucks. I can't remember how much, which is a little steep, but I've been really, really loving it. So I think maybe when it comes to an end, I might have to go and repurchase it. I use this every single night and it has helped tremendously. I will say though, I don't think it's really all that fast absorbing. Like, I wouldn't wear this in the morning time before I was about to put my makeup on. I strictly put this on at night, but I feel like it doesn't really bother me if it doesn't soak up into my skin immediately. If I'm just putting it on at night, it can just kind of sit there and do what it needs to do, and I think it is an incredible product. Alright, and last thing that I have for my favorites this month, this is the Sephora Color Switch by Vera Mona, and basically what this is it's a little, I don't even know what this is called. It's just like a little sponge pad type thing in here, and you just, okay, so this brush right here has like some red in it. So let's say I wanted to use this, but I didn't want like the red to stick into my brush onto my next eye look. So I would just take this and you just swirl it in there. And then the product is gone. It does not clean your brushes, but it does take off the product that is on the brush. That way you can use it. Like if I were to use like a black with this, but then I wanted to go in with a bone shade color to highlight my brow bone, you could do this. All you have to do is swish it around in this thing and then you're good. Alright guys, so that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys really, really enjoyed, and I hope you all had a wonderful November. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe down below. I have some amazing videos coming up in the future that you guys don't want to miss, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.